Hey everybody, Bernie DeSantis here bringing you a mustache moment. Admittedly, I had a little bit of trouble trying to figure out what I wanted to talk about in my next video. I've decided that I'm going to talk a little bit about my daughter, Gwen. Admittedly, I think that we all do this from time to time, right? We're trying to do something new or something different than what we, may have done in the past. And we find ourselves getting frustrated because we're not getting, the exact result that we want. And, maybe we get down on ourselves. We start talking badly to ourselves. We start to wonder whether or not we're doing the right thing. Am I going to get the result that I'm looking for? But I, had I don't know if it was a realization as much as kind of remembering what I had learned previously, which is, as I'm sitting and watching Gwen learn how to crawl, and she's started crawling now, y'all. So it's the wild, wild west around here. She's getting into damn near everything. But as I was watching her, ramp up to begin crawling, I would sit there and I would watch her get up in her bear crawl and then fall down. And, she would cry a little bit and then she would get herself back up in her bear crawl and she would fall down again. And then she would cry a little bit and then get herself back up in a bear crawl and fall down again. And then finally she got herself up in a bear crawl and somehow figured out how to move an arm and a leg at the same time in order to propel herself just a little bit forward. And then she fell down again and then got herself up into another bear crawl and then took another small crawling step, I guess, and then fell down again and got herself up into another bear crawl and took that next step. So the point that I'm making here is, as adults, as business professionals, we will oftentimes try something new, something that, we're not even sure if we are actually capable of accomplishing. But then you look at a child, who's learning how to crawl in Gwen's case, and probably not too far behind, she'll be, trying to walk, at how resilient they are and how impervious to failure they are. They don't even understand failure. I was sitting there watching Gwen as she would get up in that bear crawl and fall, and thinking to myself, oh man, she failed again. She wasn't able to do it. But I wonder what was going through her head. I mean, probably not any, specific thoughts, but when you look at a child and they're trying to do something different or something new for the first time, there is no fail. There is no other option other than to succeed. And, I kind of imagine that going through Gwen's head is that she was going to crawl. She wanted to get to the opposite side of the room, and there was absolutely nothing that was going to stop her. And so, the mustache moment here, the lesson I think that I'd like to bestow upon us all is to behave like an adult, of course, but be resilient like a child. Know that failure is part of the process of getting the result that you want. Sometimes it takes you getting up in that bear crawl 100 times before you actually get to take that first crawling step. But eventually you will take that first crawling step, and then you'll take another, and then you'll take another, and then you'll try for something else. And you'll probably fail at that a couple of times too. But eventually, you'll find some success. Just need to keep focused on what the end result is. So be like a child in your endeavors. Don't take no for an answer. Don't take failure as an option. Know that if you continue to try hard, you continue to do the right things and stay focused on what it is that you're trying to accomplish, you will. Have a great weekend, everybody. Enjoy the day.